Hi, everyone. Welcome to the dark side, where today we are exploring an Agile topic. We'll explore how Agile can go wrong and the ways Agile can be twisted for evil purposes. Today's episode, There's No Planning in Agile, is brought to you by the Smart Ace Formula. The Smart Ace Formula helps you accelerate your business outcomes by clarifying your goals and empowering your entire organization to succeed in today's complex world.
So no planning in Agile. Really? Where did that come from? We all understand that poor planning can lead to so many different types of problems and unpleasant situations, like wasted effort, additional costs, penalties, angry or lost customers, bottlenecks, other productivity issues due to lack of clarity and vision over what we're trying to accomplish. And all of that can lead to morale issues or high employee turnover due to those frustrations and difficulties completing tasks, and so much more. There's this persistent story out there that says that a wise woodman once said that if they only had 5 minutes to cut down a tree, they would actually spend the first 3 minutes sharpening their axe, because they understand that that sort of planning, which is important for them, sharpening that axe, is what's going to save them a lot of time and effort overall, and probably even avoid a few blisters along the way. And for our businesses, that planning is going to save time, money, and possibly even the future of the company.
So, Darlene, how did this even get traction as a rumor in Agile?
I don't understand.
I don't either. Like, are people thinking maybe that responding to change over following a plan meant that you responded to change so you couldn't have a plan or you shouldn't have a plan? I don't think any business these days could survive, market, or even attract customers without having some sort of plan. Or did this come about because people were so focused on story points, which we all know that happens, and since they weren't consistent, they felt like they couldn't commit to even a delivery date. So we're back to, how do we plan if we don't know what we're capable of?
Yeah, I don't know. There's one study out there by PwC that reviewed over 10,000 projects from 200 different companies, different countries, industries, found that only 2.5% of those companies are successfully completing 100% of their projects.
I believe
Another
it.
study, I know it's terrible. Another study by Sykes-Cavell found that 39% of projects are failing due to lack of planning.
And it's not just software. Let's talk about an epic fail, Hollywood style. Who's even seen Waterworld?
Nope.
Oh, not that many. Well, we're coming up on the 30th anniversary of this blockbuster. I mean, budget buster. The movie Waterworld seemed sunk from the beginning, pun intended. The director started shooting without finalizing the script, and multiple rewrites along the way, in addition to rewrite of the score and having Joss Whedon get involved. It really resulted in a lot more days. So it went from 96 days to 150 days and pushed the costs by $135 million over budget.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't want to be the person telling the producers that we're going $135 million over budget. Very grateful not to have to be that person. And the director even left before editing the movie. So big, expensive lessons obviously were learned. You should define the scope of a project before it starts. It is crucial to preventing cost and time overruns. In the case of this movie, the script should have been signed off before production even began. Rewrites are to be expected, I think. I mean, we all do rewrites almost every day, but on a very small scale, not $135 million or 150 days.
Yikes. Another interesting lesson learned is it turned out that they actually had a really popular idea. It was just that planning that doomed the movie, because at Universal Studios theme park, the Waterworld themed attraction, it's actually been a huge hit. It debuted just a few weeks after the film was released, and it turns out that everybody loves it. I love it. I've been to the Hollywood location of Universal Studios twice, and it's a really fun thing to go see. It's a big spectacle. They've got explosions and water blowing up and getting the audience all wet. It's really cool to see. And it's also popular all around the world. Reports say that because of that attraction, that it's generated billions of dollars for the studio.
Billions, like with a B.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they did some planning before they did the
I think so.
actual attraction. They learned from that mistake.
Yeah. All right. So now it's your turn. Discuss your favorite examples of those times that you know of where there's no planning in Agile went horribly wrong in the comments below. And if your company or team is struggling to plan, head on over to smartaceformula.com so that we can hear from you about those problems and talk with you about how to apply the SmartAce formula to solving your problems and helping to rescue you from the dark side.